Berhane Girmay was a teacher in Irob, a predominantly highland, mountainous area in the northeastern Tigrai. Since the start of the war on Tigray on November 4th, more than 25,000 of its population had been facing multiple atrocities by external forces invading the area. Berhane tells us that things have only gotten worse even after the signing of a peace deal. Berhane ran away from Irob to the town of Adigrat in eastern Tigray 6 days ago on the 10th of March 2023. Berhane escaped from the area to save his life and says that people back there are in grave danger.
The current situation that the people of Irob are in is indescribable. It is difficult to put into words. On one hand, they are unable to get humanitarian aid or any kind of help for the socio-economic crisis they are facing due to the war. On the other hand, it is still under the occupation of enemy forces. Half of our community in the Al-Qada is suffering under the occupation of Eritrean forces. Warat and Agar al-Lukhuma vicinities are also fully under the occupation of Eritrean forces. Our people there are being kidnapped, tortured, starved and killed. They are also banned from getting medical help. They are isolated there. Their human rights being violated. Eritrean forces are also blocking roads there with the aim of blocking aid and starving the people to death. Last time they turned back 5 food trucks going into Irob. Our people there are facing atrocities worse than what they have faced in the last 2 years.
According to Berhane, things have only gotten worse after the signing of a peace deal. Berhane fears that if external forces aren't forced out of the area, according to the peace deal, the world might witness the extinction of the people of Irob.
All of the above shows you that the people of Irob are in a really bad condition. We are few in number. So if external forces aren't forced out of the area in a short time based on the article on the peace deal signed, we could witness the extinction of the people of Irob.
Father Hagos Woldu from the Adigrat Eparchy Catholic Church also adds on this concern. Father Hagos says that reports of forced disappearance, mass killing, and rape are increasing. According to Father Hagos, there are reports of kidnapping in more than 8 vicinities, including the vicinity of Agar al-Lukhuma.
Things have gotten worse, especially since the signing of a peace deal in Nairobi and Pretoria. Civilians are getting killed, women and girls are being raped. We have reports of kidnapping and forceful disappearances from more than 8 vicinities. For example, in the vicinity of Agar al-Lukhuma, more than 7 people were kidnapped and we don't know about their whereabouts. This happened after the signing of the peace deal. Residents also tell us that there are many corpses left unburied in Sargomba around Aiga.
Father Hagos Woldu says that he is unsatisfied with the pace that the implementation of the deal is going. He says a peace deal unable to stop mass killing and rape is hardly going to bring permanent peace and fears that it might even extend the suffering of civilians.
This peace deal is unable to stop the extrajudicial killing and rapes, let alone improve the flow of humanitarian aid. I can say it's being really implemented as we are still being killed, raped, tortured. We can call it a peace deal if it is unable to stop those things, so we call on the international community to help truly implement the deal and the suffering and help us.